Hello everyone. Really fast video. So I'm gonna I I was in my pantry, right? I was in my pantry because it's time for me to bottle up some Miracle Growth water. So I was in my pantry. Sorry, I was in my pantry earlier, and I realized that I had made myself my own personal Miracle Growth water bottle and forgot about it. Look at that. Completely forgot about it. So remember, 19 ingredients, rice blend, but look y'all. So I just poured some out. So I completely forgot, and I know this had to be in there probably a good 2 to 3 weeks. I just completely forgot about it. So with that being said, because I have so much of it and I did forget about it, anyone that placed the order anytime like yesterday, today, and on, I will be sending you the Miracle Growth Water from my personal stash. So I said, let me come on, do a video for everybody so they can see this is stronger than what you guys normally use. I know y'all like, why she can't make it the same way? Because I can't. But this is stronger than what you guys normally buy because when I make my own, I put more and then I actually will put a little more ingredients because it's my hair. I'm just saying. Call me selfish, call me whatever, but it's my hair. So that doesn't take away from anyone that placed the order last week or weeks ago or months ago. So I don't want anyone saying, well, I just placed the order. Is there any way I can get that bottle? No. Because listen, remember, I pray over all of my products. So that just tells me that whoever gets this one, that maybe they needed a little more ingredients. Maybe they needed it a little stronger than someone who may have placed their order last week. So everything that's going to go out between today and tomorrow, remember tomorrow is the last day that I will be shipping probably until next week when I come, next Friday when I come back, and that's depending on how I'm feeling. Because remember, I am going to the dentist. I am getting some dental work done. So I don't know how my mouth is going to feel after this procedure. So this is the one that is the pre-mix ready to use. Pre-mix ready to use. It's been sitting, guys. So that means that it is very strong. So I am gonna keep some for myself. But I am gonna go ahead and, bottle it up. See? I am gonna go ahead and bottle it up and sell. So if you place your order today, you will be able to take advantage of this one that I'm actually getting ready to bottle. More than likely it will go. Hello from West Palm Beach, Florida. Hello, Miss Denise. I will be in Florida on Saturday. I'll be between Orlando and Miami. How much does it cost? It's $50. It's the same price as the other one. It does include shipping. It does include shipping. So in your note, guys, and this is just for everyone that's listening to my voice right now. If you put in your notes, can you add some of the other extra things that you normally use? I will add some extra stuff to it. But that has to be in your notes. So keep that in mind. Remember, mine looks a lot different than what you guys normally use on a regular basis. So mine kind of looks like curry. Hi, you said hello from Maryland. I placed my order 2 days ago through Etsy. Then more than likely yours has already shipped. And anything 2 days ago, I'm just going to be honest with you. Anything that I shipped out this week is really strong. So you don't have to worry about it. It's strong anyway. I don't want anyone to think that it's not strong because it's strong anyway. But when I find something that's my personal that I put, so when I say that I put extra, let's just say I put a cup of something in the ingredient. Then for my own, I'm going to put a cup and a half. I'm just saying. I'll try to get floor length here, y'all. Y'all don't understand. So if I normally use 2 tablespoons of something, then for me I'm going to use 4 tablespoons. That makes sense? I do have a 5 rice blend. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to put a little bit more because it's mine. But not to worry because I also make yours super potent. So that's why when you open it and you smell it, you're like, oh, this is strong. And when you put it on your hair, you are going to notice that, wow, I feel this working. I feel this working. So I have some other ingredients coming in today. So remember, I cannot just put things into the Miracle Growth Water without trying it first. So this is how it normally looks when you buy it dry. But see? It's a lot going on in there. It ain't just rice. And that's my slogan, Miracle Growth Water, it ain't just rice. So this is how mine looks. Because I have other things that I have been putting in mine. And I just ordered some more stuff. So once I actually do all of the research, and that's the main thing too, I don't want to just put all of these different things into a product and then you get it and it's like, oh, well, it's what my hair is doing X, Y, and Z. No, I would prefer my hair fall out because I know that my hair will grow back. Hi, Michelle. I know that my hair will grow back. So when I experiment, this is not me just making something and just giving it to you. Remember, you're not seeing my face because I want you to focus on what I'm talking about. So I am, remember, a licensed cosmetologist of over 25 plus years. So I definitely do my research and I will never sell you something that I haven't used already. So researching does not mean put it in your hair, wait a week, oh it's good. No, I have to keep putting it in my hair for a couple of months to make sure that it's gonna not have, cause me side effects, cause breakage, just anything. So when I tell you that I'm researching and I'm adding different things, I have to make sure that these different things are going to work long term. Hi, Angela. I have to make sure that these different things are going to work long term. So that's the only difference. Of course, what I send out is excellent. God blessed it. I asked the Most High for His blessing, so it's excellent. But again, the way that I research, when I add extra things to my own, I have to keep using it for a while to see, okay, is this going to be beneficial to this product or is it going to take away from something? So that's how I do my research. But with that being said, this isn't the first time that I've made this one like this, but you're going to love it. So if you need it, purchase it, especially if you feel like you may need something a little stronger than what I'm already making, which is, I don't know why, but so that's just that. So when you watch this video, for anyone that bought it last week, 2 weeks ago, last month, come on, don't email me with the okie doke. Y'all know I'll keep it real. Don't email me with the okie doke because you already done sent me before and after pictures telling me that you love the product and the product is working for you. So let's not do that with the, oh, well, I had bought it then and this. Listen, I'm going to advance every single day. One thing that's different between me and someone else that's selling a product, when I pray to the Most High and I ask Him to show me, listen, do I need to put anything else in it? Or how should I make it this time? That's what I go off of. So if the Spirit comes to me and the Spirit says, okay, well, put more of this or put less of that or go online and, offer it this way, then that's what I do. So my ingredients are the same, but sometimes the quantity of ingredients that I put in are different because maybe that person or those people during that week needed more of one thing versus the other. So that's how I operate. I operate in the spirit, y'all. I don't, I walk by faith, not by sight. So that's it. I just wanted to, tell you guys that. Thank you, Angela. I just wanted to tell you guys that. So again, remember, I am going out of town Saturday. So if you place an order Friday night, you will not get your order probably until a week from now. Not even next week, probably the week following, because I'll be out of town for a week. So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. If you need a Miracle Growth Water, you can go to Etsy.com, put in Miracle Growth Water, or you can go to www.miraclegrowthwater.com. All of my information is always under my videos. And remember, when you get these bottles right here full, these are already, and I have to see, I still have to put some in and then seal it. I put some in, but then I poured it back. So then I seal it, and then I put the top on. I painted my nails green, and then I put the cap on. So with the ready to use, just in case if anyone had any questions, I've already done everything. You see, I've already let it marinate and sit and got everything off of the rice. If that makes any sense, it's already soaked in there. And this one was soaking for weeks, so y'all know it's potent. But when you get it, it's ready to use. You don't have to add water. You don't have to drain anything. You don't have to do anything like that. You open it, do your shampoo and follow the instructions, and it's ready to use for you. Now, for those of you that are going to purchase this, but of course, you're going to get 10 ounces. This is just something extra that we had whenever we were scooping them out to make the 10-ounce bags, and we do weigh them. So that's how we know that you get 10 ounces. We don't just eye vision it, we weigh it. But this right here is not 10 ounces. This right here is not 10 ounces, and no, it's not for sale. I don't sell anything under 10. I sell 10 ounces, and probably eventually I'll have 2 bags that I may sell, unless I decide to go to bigger bags. But when you get this, You also get a bottle. The bottle's gonna have the instructions on it. Right to the left of the label, it's gonna have the instructions on how you would prepare it dry. Once you let it sit overnight, it's gonna tell you let it sit, you would turn that label, and now it's gonna tell you how to use it on this side when it's already prepared. Okay? So it makes it simple. This is pretty much, you make this on demand. I always tell people, when you're making it on demand, it's gonna be stronger because you're making it right then and there. It hasn't been sitting. Now, difference between this sitting and what you're going to make here is that when I make the Miracle Growth Water, I actually have to add something as a stabilizer, even though it is on natural still. But I have to add one of my ingredients has to be almost like quadrupled just to make sure that this stays and it doesn't get moldy. That makes sense? All right. I hope it does. So you get it, you make it in your bottle, you add your water. You don't need spring water, distilled water, anything like that. Listen, I use faucet water and that works. I know everybody's different, so if you have hard water, then maybe you might want to use, spring water. You know what works better for you in your city. If you live somewhere and the water's awful, then you don't want to use your faucet water. You want to use something else. But that's it. When this is full, 10 ounces, you can make about 20 bottles or more out of it. So a lot of people that buy this are people that's going to use it on a regular basis. Some people still like to buy, the bottles that are $50. They'll buy them every month, and that works for them. So I can't knock what will and will not work for you. I just know that when you purchase a bag, you're going to get way more uses out of it. You're going to get way more uses out of it. So two of these would be $100. One of these is 100, but you can make about 20 of these out of it. So do you guys get where I'm going with that? One of these is $50, so two is 100, right? Two is 100 because now I actually include the shipping and the handling, because shipping and handling is time. That means I have to make it. I have to do this. I have to do that. So it's free shipping, but everything is included in that one price. So $50 will you get one of these. 100 you would get two. For a 10-ounce bag and you make it yourself, you can make 20 of these out of this. So that's the difference. And now this is set to $100. So it's not $300 anymore. It's not $200. It's not $400. But that's where the math came from before, because I was selling this for about $300 to $400. People were buying it with no problem because they're like, well, it makes sense because I'm always buying all these bottles. Now I can get quadruple the amount. But because I know that some people are on a fixed income, or you've spent your money on so many other products that didn't work for you, so now I want to make it, reasonable. And if $100 isn't reasonable for you, then get the $50 bottle. If $50 isn't reasonable for you, then you might need to borrow the money or save it. I'm sorry, I can't do any better than that. I can't do any better than that. You're talking about 19 ingredients in this. 19. So the ingredients that you don't see are ingredients that are actually dried into the product. The ingredients that you don't see are ingredients actually dried into the product. This is not like what you've been seeing on the web. This is not like anything else, because when you're seeing rice water, you're seeing rice and water. This has 19 ingredients. Look at it. So you're seeing a bunch of different things. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Gwen. So you're seeing a bunch of different things that are actually in this product. So it's not just rice water. So don't let anyone fool you. I'm telling you, don't let anyone knock you out of your blessing of having healthy hair. Don't watch a video where someone has not been to school. They're just saying whatever just to get a view. Trust me, if you've prayed on it and God has sent you to my channel, then clearly this is your answer. This is the blessing that you have been waiting for thinning hair, balding hair, shedding hair, receding hair, hair that just won't grow, slow hair growth, hair that's just damaged no matter whatever you do to it, hair that just keeps popping. It's amazing. It's amazing. So again, those of you that placed the order yesterday and today, you will have, your bottle will be made out of this. And happy growing, guys. That's it. Keep in mind, after tomorrow, because we do leave Saturday morning if we don't leave Friday night. After tomorrow, nothing is shipping out. So I don't want you, and I'm not returning emails because I'll be on vacation. So I'm not returning emails. I won't be looking at videos. I won't be returning comments. I'm not doing any of that. You can't always take work with you. You have to have a break from work. The same way other companies have a break and you can't just call them and think that they're going to answer the phone when they're on vacation. Same with me. So you're going to have patience until I get back. And then even then, I may not even be able to talk because I don't know how my teeth are going to be feeling. I don't know how my mouth is going to be feeling. So keep that in mind. If you needed an order and you needed before next week and you wanted to go out tomorrow, now is your time to place the order because next week you're going to be looking crazy. Because you're going to be like, where is she? I'm emailing her, and she's not returning it. Amen. And that's why I ordered from you because you are a Christian woman of faith and a prayer warrior. I know this will work for me. Amen. And thank you. And yes, and like she said, I do pray over the product. I do ask the Most High for his blessing. That is one thing that I do. That is the only reason why I feel like it's working. Not because of everything that I'm putting in it. I just feel like because I ask him for his blessing, that is definitely why it is working. Blanc Lover said, can we pre-order? Yes, you can. Most of the time, people do pre-order. So by the time I come back, I'm like, why they place all these orders knowing I'm still out of town? So yes, you can pre-order. A lot of people will pre-order their items because they know once I come back, pretty much everything's going to be sold out. So yes, you can pre-order, and then as soon as I get back, even if I can't take out the orders, my husband does know how to do the shipping. He does know how to make the labels, so he can do it. But I just didn't want anyone to watch the video and be like, well, I'm going to order tomorrow and be like, well, she said she ships in 1 to 3 days. Yeah, I do. But if I'm out of town, how's it getting to you? And my husband will be with me out of town because he's one of my biggest supporters, of course. So he's definitely going to be with me in anything that I decide that I want to do. So again, I just want to show it to you again. And it smells really good too. So, all right. Not going to stay on long. You can pre-order. If you order today or tomorrow, trust me, it will go out. If you order today or tomorrow, like early, it will go out. If we decide that we're going to leave Saturday afternoon, which I know that we're not because we travel early when it's still dark, then just know that you'll get your order in the next week into the next week. But if you place it today, if you place your order today, tonight, or early tomorrow morning, do you have to use the new and improved formula that is available on Etsy? Wait, do you have to use the new and improved formula that is available on Etsy within 15 days? Okay. The reason why I tell everyone that you need to use it within 15 days, let me tell you why. Because before I used to say just it has a long shelf life, use it whenever. Listen, this is natural. I don't want funky stuff to start growing into the product because you tried to keep it for a month. I'm just being honest. If you don't want to, if you're someone that needs to, if you didn't want to use it that quickly, then you buy this one. Then buy this one. Make sense? Buy this one and make it as you need it. Make enough to where once you finish using it, you're not wasting anything. So that's your option, guys. You can always order the dry. You can always order the dry and just put enough in a bottle and make it as what you're going to need at that time. But this is all natural. You don't want microorganisms to start growing into something because you've had it sitting on your shelf for months and months. So you should be using this product. I have yet to put something that has some type of chemical in it just to try to make it last longer for you guys. This is a natural product. It's a natural product. So if you're someone that's like, well, I only shampoo my hair once a month or every couple of months, then you should be ordering the dry so you can make it as you need it and use it as needed. You shouldn't be someone trying to order a bunch of bottles because then you're letting them sit. Understand what I'm saying? And as with soda, as I explained it, you know how you open up soda and it gets weak? The same thing is going to happen with your product. As you open it and air gets into it, it may become a little weaker. So, yes, this is a blessing from the Most High, but we still have to have our common sense. Would you put something on your hair that turned into mold? Or would you eat bread because it's been in your cupboard for however long and now your bread is moldy? So that's the thing. Everything has a shelf life. Everything has a shelf life. So what I said I want to start doing is marking on the bottom, use by. And when I say use by, don't throw it away. If I tell you 15 days, 20 days shouldn't be a problem. 20 days shouldn't be a problem. But I don't need you keeping something that you've opened for 30, 40, 50 days and you trying to figure out what the heck going on. That's way too long. This can last for years. Why? Because it's dry. There's no water on it. It hasn't been activated. It's in a food preservation bag. And then I realized I just found out that I was putting oxygen absorbers in here and didn't even need them. I didn't even need the oxygen absorbers. Plus, because I have more ingredients in here, I don't need that oxygen absorber sucking out everything that you know that I put in it. So if you have a bag with an oxygen absorber, that's fine. You don't have to throw it out, but just know that because of these bags, and they are food preservation bags, I don't have to put oxygen absorbers in it. How much water do you need to add to the dry formula per bottle? That really depends on the length of your hair. That depends on the length of your hair. If you have hair like this, then you're only going to use not even a quarter of a teaspoon, well, maybe a half, no, still half a teaspoon, but then you're only going to put about this much of water in. Make sense? So I say these are 9.5 ounce bottles. These are 9.5 ounce bottles. So you can put up to here if you have like thick hair and your hair is below maybe your chin or lower, or if you have shorter hair, then you would use half. You would use half. But you're just going to use your this just common sense. You're going to use what you're going to put enough water into what you need. Only thing that the water does, guys, is activate this product. That's it. It's going to activate the dry. It's going to activate the dry to turn it into the Miracle Growth Water. So if you have really short hair, you're not going to fill the bottle up because then you're going to be wasting it. So you would do like maybe here or half. So you're just going to be, just use common sense when it comes down to how much water you think you need. Now, if you have longer than shoulder length hair, then you need to fill that bottle all the way up and you need to, make it work on through your hair. And if it doesn't, if you need it more, then you should be hitting me up talking about, hey, my hair is down to the floor or my hair is waist length. Is there any way you could send me an extra bottle? Or if I didn't send you an extra bottle, then maybe you already had a jar. Maybe you had like a milk jar, or you had a soda bottle that you've rinsed out and washed out pretty good. Because then you might be one person that needs to make 2 batches for the length of your hair. Okay? So that's that, guys. If you have any other questions, you can always feel free to leave it under the comments and I will answer. But again, if you needed Miracle Growth Water, especially if you wanted the one that I stashed for myself and then lost, it's here. All right. So love you all. Happy growing. Have a blessed day. I pray that you get through your day, peacefully. Don't let anything bother you. If you have any troubles, give it to the Most High. Yeah, if you have any trouble, give it to the Most High and just leave it with them. You have to give it to him and believe that he's gonna, solve it for you. Um, so we rinse our hair with it after shampooing, then rinse the Miracle Growth Water out again. Wait, no, I'm confused. So someone said, so we rinse our hair. Well, it says rise, but I'm assuming she meant rinse. So we rinse our hair with it after shampooing, then rinse the Miracle Water out again. You rinse your hair after shampooing, and then you apply the Miracle Growth Water to your hair. On the new instructions, you will notice that I say leave it in 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or even overnight is up to you. You know the condition of your hair. You know what condition your hair is in. So if you have that damaged hair that's shedding, that's breaking, that's just not growing, bald spots and all of that, then you would be someone that leaves the product in longer. And it's not a problem. You're going to leave it in longer. But what I do need for you to do is I do need you to rinse that product out. No, it's not a leave-in. Please rinse that product out. I don't care who you saw that said that they leave their products in. Sometime I tell you that I leave mine in, but I don't leave it in my hair. I'll do my treatment. I'll go back sometime and put it on my scalp, but then I'm putting other oils and different things on my scalp as well. That's something that I can do that works for me. That may not work for you. So what I need for you to do is follow the instructions as they're given to you. Follow the instructions as they're given to you. Don't try to use what someone else is using because, listen, they don't have Miracle Growth Water. Just because they made a rice water and they're saying this is what I do, Miracle Growth Water is not just rice, okay? It's more than rice. It's way more than rice. So just follow the instructions that are on the bottle, please. A lot of you will still email me and ask me, questions beyond it. Ask me questions beyond what the instructions say. And I'm like, did your bag not come with the instructions on the bottle? Well, yes. So what's so hard about following that? What's so hard about following that? Make sense? So that's it. Love you all. We will be shipping out today and tomorrow, just so we don't have anybody's order lingering that already placed the order during this early time period. Shipping will happen today. It'll also happen tomorrow. As of Saturday, we will be on the road. I will not be returning any emails I will not be commenting to any, videos or whatever. So today and tomorrow will be the time that you need to answer. Thank you, Sonny. Today and tomorrow into the night will be the time that you need to ask me any questions, get your orders in, and then, everything will resume once I come back. Everything will resume once I come back. So again, love you all. Thank you for everyone that has been using Miracle Growth Water. Thank you to all that have been supporting me. And happy growing. Bye.